Hello, my yogis, and welcome to Full Body Strengthening Flow 30 minutes. We'll start in front of our mat in Tandasana. Hands in prayer, close your eyes, turning your attention inwards. And slowly, with your eyes closed, start lifting your hands up, reach up, and bend, keeping the knees bent, come all the way down, fold forward. You can open your eyes, you can keep them closed. Soften the neck, soften the upper body. Inhale, halfway lift. And extend your hands by your sides like you're opening the wings. Extend your heart forward. Exhale, soften again, fold all the way down, relaxing your neck. Keeping the legs working. Inhale, come all the way up, lift up, reach up. And as you exhale again, hinge from your hips and come all the way down. As you inhale, straighten your back, halfway lift. And plant your hands, step back into plank as you exhale. Press through your heels. Now, keeping the plank, lift your right leg up. And as you exhale, bring your knee into your chest. Slow, strong movements. Extend as you inhale and knee to your right elbow as you exhale. Inhale, extend, and to your opposite elbow. And keep going, one more round. Really working that core, working the obliques. It's perfect for cold winter days. And we'll do one more. Knee to your chest, hold, and step it through. Look ahead of you and lower your left knee on the ground. Extend your toes. Inhale, lift your hands up, low lunge. Lift your heart, open the chest. Exhale, plant your hands down and lift your right arm up, twisting in your upper back. Look up, tuck your toes under and lift your left knee off the ground. And now start turning on the outer edges of your feet for our side plank variation. Keeping the shoulder over the wrist. Inhale, make a big circle with your hand over your head. All the way down and place your hand onto your hips. Stack your both feet now for a full variation of side plank. And prepare for hip dips. 1, 2, 3. Really strong arms, strong body. As more as you strengthen here, your body will be easier to lift. It will be easier to do this properly. And a few more. And make a circle again with your hand and come into the plank pose and lower all the way down to your belly. Extend your toes, press your hips into the mat. Inhale into cobra, elbows in. Exhale, release. And we'll come up one more time as you inhale. Work those upper back muscles, lower back. Extend your heart forward. Exhale, release. Press into the hands and your toes and lift your hips up and back for our downward facing dog. You can keep the bend in the knees, your hamstrings are still not open. Do any movements you feel like. For your first downward dog, you can bend the one knee and the another. Opening the body. Then with the inhale, slowly we'll come into the plank, moving your shoulders over the wrists and taking this to the other side. So staying in plank, lifting your left leg up. And as you exhale, knee to nose. Slow, steady, strong movements. Inhale, extend the leg and to your left elbow. Inhale, extend, exhale to your opposite elbow. Again, keep going in your own breath. keeping the alignment. You can lift your hips up. If it's too much, just don't drop the hips down so your lower back is protected. One more. And step your leg through. Look ahead of you, and for low lunge, lower your right knee down, extend the toes. Inhale, lift up. Open the chest, lift your heart. Exhale, plant the hands down and lift your left arm now for twist on your left side. And then tuck your toes under and lift your right knee off the ground. You can look up straight or over towards your left arm. And start turning onto the outer edges of the feet for our side plank variation. Lifting your hips, making a big circle with our left arm over the head and down, and then resting your head onto your hip. Now stack your feet and prepare for hip dips. Dropping the hips down and lifting them up as much as you can, really feeling how you work those obliques. Now for 5, 6, 7, 8, and one more. And extend your hand again into a circle and come into our plank pose. And as you exhale, lower all the way down to the belly. Inhale into cobra, press the hips down, elbows in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Maybe the hamstrings are more open now. You can find the length in your spine. As you inhale, lift your right leg up, hips are squared. And bring your knee to your right elbow as you exhale and hold. Inhale, three-legged dog again. Extend the right leg up. Exhale, knee to your chest. Hold again, strong, slow, steady movements. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to your opposite elbow. And step it through. Now as you inhale, come up into our high lunge. So knees off the floor. Inhale, reach your hands up and tilt your pelvis forward. Extend your tailbone down to the ground and rest your hands onto your hips and prepare for lunges. Drop your left knee down for 1, 2, 3, 4. Do 8 in your own time. Draw those inner thighs to the midline, really strong legs. And one last one. Now reach with your hands up as you inhale. As you exhale, bring your hands in prayer in front of the heart. Twisting to your right, hook your left elbow outside of your right knee. Press your palms against each other. Stack your shoulders and twist in your upper back. Pressing your back heel down, finding the length in your spine. You can look up or you can look straight. And slowly coming out of this into our high lunge. Reach up and exhale. Plant your hands down. Step back into plank. And going through your vinyasa. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale your option, cobra or upward facing dog. Lifting the heart. Exhale, press back into downward facing dog. Beautiful. Taking it to the left side. Inhale. And reach your left leg up. And as you exhale, knee to your left elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. And your knee to their chest. Hold. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale to your opposite elbow. Hold it in the middle and prepare to step through. Coming into our high lunge. As you inhale, reach up. Tilt your pelvis forward. Exhale, hands rest onto your hips and prepare for lunges. Drop your right knee down. 1, 2, strong legs. Hug your inner thighs to the midline. Really feel your legs working. See if you can feel yourself very light here. When you engage your legs, it's all lighter. And a few more. I think I'm at 6, 7. And inhale, reach with your hands up. Exhale, hands come in prayer in front of the heart. Twist to your left and hook your right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Press those palms against each other. Real beautiful twist over your upper back. Try to find a length from your back heel all the way to the crown of your head. Stacking the shoulders. Beautiful. Slowly coming out of this, inhaling to high lunge. And as you exhale, plant your hands and go through your Vinyasa, plank, chaturanga, upward facing or cobra, and your downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale, reach with your right leg up. Open the hip. If you want, you can bend your knee here, stretching the hip flexor. And as you exhale, bring your knee to your right elbow, hold, and step it through. Now root your right heel down and open into our warrior 2. Extend your hands by your sides, soften the shoulders down, bring your knee over your ankle, strong legs. Really feel the strength of our warrior pose. Inhale, reach your both hands up, and as you exhale, lower your left knee to your back leg for a peaceful warrior, feeling the nice stretch over your right body. Inhale, moving into our side angle, planting your right arm to the inside of the right foot or onto your thigh, and extend your left hand over your head. Beautiful line of energy from your back heel all the way through to your fingertips. It's a beautiful pose. It's very strong. You should really feel it everywhere in your body. Now slowly coming out of this, place your hand to your hip and straighten your front knee. Extend your hands to your sides and start moving your hand forward for a triangle, and lower your hand down wherever it lands. It can be your ankle, shin, knee. Open up for a triangle. It's like a starfish, really feeling like from your core you're sending energy to your legs and to your hands. Keep the microband in your front knee so you're not hyperextending. And slowly now move your hands forward, lift your back heel and go through your lunge, and then lower your left knee down and bring your hips back for a hamstring stretch, straightening our right leg, and flex the foot. Bring the toes towards the ceiling and move forward, and step your right leg back for plank. Bring through your Vinyasa, exhale chaturanga, inhale upward facing, and exhale downward facing dog. Beautiful, you're doing great. Taking it to the other side. Inhale, right leg up, open the hip. Exhale, knee to your right elbow. Hold and step through. Inhale, come up into your warrior two. Ground your right heel down, extend the hands. Soften the shoulders down, allowing your left knee over your ankle. You can look up over your chest or over your front fingertips. Inhale, reach up with your hands, and as you exhale, peaceful warrior. Stretching our left side, resting our right hand onto our back foot. Beautiful. Inhaling into our side angle, windmilling the arms. You can rest your left arm to the inside of your left foot. Extend your right leg, hand over the head. Beautiful. Finding your alignment, your lines of energy from the core. Send your energy to your limbs. Inhaling, coming up, straighten the front leg, preparing for a triangle. Reaching with your hands forward and rest your hand down. Micro bend the front knee. Open the chest towards the ceiling. Give a lot of space to your chest. Gorgeous. And moving forward, lift your back heel down, bend into the front knee. And then lower your right knee down and bring your hips back for a stretch in our left hamstring. Curl your toes towards the ceiling. And moving forward, plant your hands down and step back into our plank. And now lower all the way down onto our bellies. Extend your hands by your hips and prepare for some back bends. Now start lifting your arms and legs. Press your hips down for a Shalabhasana pose. Really working the backs of the legs, glutes, back muscles. Exhale, release and rest your forehead onto your hands. Letting everything go. Now open your hands in front of you. Prepare for Superman variation, lifting your hands on your inhale and your legs. Beautiful back strengthening. Open your heart forward and exhale, release down. And finding your downward facing dog from here. And now just simply bring your knees down onto all fours. Now walk your hands in front of you to the top of our mat. And then start lowering down onto your forearms and see if your chest can come to the ground. If you can melt your heart on your mat and rest your chin. Maybe you're here, maybe you're on your forearms, wherever you feel a beautiful stretch in your back. Keep it there for a puppy dog pose. Don't forget to breathe. Breathe into your chest, into your belly. And press into your palms and come up onto our forearms. You can interlace the fingers here. And tuck your toes under and start lifting your hips up and back for our dolphin pose. Opening those shoulders. Releasing any tightness in our body. From here, we'll lift right leg up, keeping our hips squared. Lift up, strong leg, and release down. And now lift your left leg, and releasing down. Come onto our downward facing from here. So release the interlacing fingers and press into your palms. Now look between your hands, hop or step forward into our Uttanasana. Inhale to halfway lift. Now bend your knees and start lowering your hips from here. Rest your hand by your hips, open the chest forward for a chair pose, Kasana. And now move your hands as you inhale in front of you and see if they can come all the way up over the head. Lift the chest, lift the chin, drop the hips down. Keep your knees level. It's a really strong, beautiful pose. Inhale, come up, hands in prayer over the heart. Now lift your left hand, left leg and prepare for eagle pose. You can move your left leg over your right and wrap it around, and then your left hand will come over your right. And lift your hands up, open those shoulders, lift up, lift up. And as you exhale, start curling into yourself, bringing your elbows closer to your knees. You can feel your abs working here, your core, your strength. Now release your hands by your side like the wings. Inhale, bring your left knee into your chest and cross your ankle over your right knee for a figure four and start lowering your hips down again. Beautiful pigeon variation, really nice stretch in your hamstring and in your glute. And bring your hands in prayer over your shin. And see if you can plant the hands down for even deeper stretch. If not, it's always good to stay in previous variation. Whatever feels good for you today. It's your practice. And inhale, slowly lifting up. Lift your knee to your chest. Don't drop it down yet. And from here, we'll move your leg down, lean forward for a warrior three. You can keep the hands in prayer, or you can open your hands by your side and you can reach them over your head. Curl your back inner thigh towards the ceiling. Plant your hands down for a standing splits. And hop and to switch the legs. Jump down. And inhale, bringing your right knee into your chest. Just changing sides here. Eagle on your right side. Wrap your right leg around your left and wrap your hands to the opposite than you had before. And start lifting your hands up, stretching the shoulders. And as you exhale, curl in, elbows towards your knees, working the core. And releasing your hands by your sides, opening the heart. And stand up, lifting your right knee into your chest and rest your ankle onto your right knee for a figure four. On your left side, hands in prayer over the heart. Rest your elbows onto your shin. Stay here, stay wherever you feel the stretch. If you want to go deeper, you can lower your palms down and lower your hips a bit more. Your practice, your choice. Be aware of your limits. Relax your neck and your upper body. If you're down, then slowly press into that standing leg and slowly with control come all the way up, bringing your knee into your chest. Now lean forward, extend the back leg for warrior three. Curl your inner thigh towards the ceiling to keep the hips level. Inhale, reach your hands by your side or over the head. Then as you exhale, plant your hands down for standing splits. And again, prepare for hop. Kick your right leg up and come into our plank from here. Hold the plank and go through your vinyasa as you exhale, chaturanga, upper dog as you inhale, and as you exhale, downward facing dog. Now here's the option to go into handstand if it's in your practice. If not, you can keep the downward facing dog. So if you're going with me, I'm going onto my elbows here, pairing my triangle base and slowly walking my feet towards my face to lifting one leg up at a time, working our core. And if you can, extend your legs up. Really press into both elbows to keep the weight from the head. So you don't want to have all your weight into your head. So it's a 3 points, 3 even points for weight, your 2 elbows and the top of your head. It's a beautiful inversion. Really, actually, you're working a lot of your core just to keep the balance here. And slowly coming out of this, rest into your child's pose if you were in handstand. If you're in downward dog, again, come join us into child's pose. And from here, we're gonna come up and extend our legs forward. Do some core exercising. You can bend your knees and lay back onto your back. From here, you can place your hands behind your neck and preparing for bicycle curls. Lift your legs 90 degrees. And as you exhale, start twisting your right elbow towards your left knee and the opposite side. 3, 4. It's really working your obliques. It's one of my favorite ones. It really, I can feel it in my all of my core. So simple but so effective. I'm doing a few more. Now hold your knees up and hold your shoulders up and start tapping by your hips, doing pulses. And releasing down, rest your feet down, and from here we're gonna lift our hips into our bridge pose. So press into your feet, into your palms, and lift your hips up. Your tailbone is extended towards the back of your knees. Move your shoulders in, interlace the fingers, and press into your forearms to open the chest more. Gaze onto your belly. You can look at your breath and your belly coming up and down. And slowly release. You can lift your heels while you're lowering the hips. It will protect your lower back again. And come from here, just come and hug your knees. Give yourself a massage if you want. And from here, and we'll lift your legs up for shoulder stand. You can stay in laying on your back for this one, or you can go up. We just want to counterpose all the strengthening and stamina that we did. We want to calm down. And this is a beautiful pose, and it's opposite of headstand as well. It's completely different energy. And coming on to our plow pose. So we are resting our, dropping our legs behind our back. Here, try to find the length through your toes and your sitting bones. So pressing your sitting bones up instead of dropping down and curling your spine more. And now really relax into the pose, and you can bring your knees over your ears. Now dropping everything down, closing in, And slowly roll over your back and extend your legs, preparing for a Shavasana, our final pose. Resting everything down, relaxing all the muscles, bringing our breath back to normal, back to neutral, releasing everything down, scanning your body, seeing is there any tension left, is there anything still tight in your body, and if you can, bring your inhales into those areas, release them and soften with your breath as much as you can, relaxing everything down, receiving the benefits from your practice. Stay here at least a minute or two. Relaxing your face muscles, your belly, your thighs, allowing your hips to be heavy. Slowly to come out of this, bend the knees and roll onto your right side and support yourself to come up to seated. Meeting in our Sukhasana, keeping your eyes closed. Bring your hands in prayer in front of the heart. And from my heart to yours, my yogis, Namaste. Thank you for this beautiful practice with me. And if you like the class, please click subscribe and like button.